Oh, nope.
Fatherless behavior!
Hello, we are four girls with dead dads who met in improv class. And so we started this podcast to tell stories about it and make ourselves laugh at the very least. So, I'm Olivia.
I'm Bia.
I'm Jen. And I'm Alex.
And we're going to start by pulling from the
Spirit Animal Oracle card deck. Okay, so everyone's going to pick a card. Is this how we want to do it?
Yeah, that'll do.
So does this card represent like what kind of energy the spirits are telling you to harness going into this?
What do we need to know for recording this podcast?
Ooh, okay.
That's good.
Wow.
Oh shit. Okay, everybody reveal your cards. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, Alex, what did you get?
I got Swan Spirit.
So it says time for a deep dive.
Wait, what's yours? Reclaim.
Panther Spirit, reclaim your power.
Ooh!
I got Sandpiper Spirit, be playful.
Cute.
I got Antelope Spirit, life is speeding up.
Hi.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Okay, so Alex, how does time for a deep dive resonate with you right now?
I have no idea. Time for a deep dive. I don't know. Probably get into some shit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Time to face my trauma.
Olivia, life is speeding up. How does that resonate with you?
I think what I could get to with that is like we've been wanting to be more confident with our improv portions of it. So it's like, let's just fucking go is kind of what the antelope's telling me.
Get it going.
Okay.
I think mine, be playful, is like
What animal is it?
a Sandpiper Spirit, which I was worried I was gonna get a bird.
She hates birds. She hates
I'm
birds.
very afraid of them, and I was afraid of getting one, but this one's
Maybe it's facing your fears.
Sandpipers are cute. They're really cute.
Be playful and face your fears.
Be playful, I think, is like trust my instincts.
Yeah.
Because I'm a funny gal.
Yeah. Real funny one.
All right,
We're funny
let's
gal.
go.
I got Panther Spirit, reclaim your power.
Hot.
To me, that feels like, I guess, being honest on the internet. Reclaim your power. Like, don't live in the shadows anymore.
Yeah.
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 at us.
Tell the world what you have to think and feel, you know?
Yeah. Shine, dude.
Absolutely.
Shine our little lights.
Cool.
Guys, spirit in all of us.
Do we want to read this part
yeah.
later?
Yeah, maybe we
Yeah,
just
let's
put
do
these
it later.
out and just let them send
Okay,
us
let's
some
not
energy.
forget.
Rain good vibes on us.
So, how does this podcast work?
So last time we did prepared questions, and I think it made for a nice format. It felt balanced, though we didn't like have to edit a bunch of stuff out. So
Should we start with a recap of our show?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Here's what you missed in the Fatherless behavior.
In the FB universe.
Since our last recording,
FB-verse.
we made a improv live stage debut.
on Halloween,
On
in
Halloween.
costume,
Yeah, live audience.
full dancer.
It was our first time doing it together as like,
Just the four of us.
Just the
we
four
took
of
a
us.
leap. It was scary, and
and
we were less than satisfied.
We
with
bombed. We fully bombed.
I think it could have been much worse.
I think so too. I think the audience just didn't like us. I think we were better than they thought we were. Also, I was thinking, I think we were in costume, and maybe they felt like they couldn't connect to us because like I was wearing a giant hat and mustache. Like
maybe
improv is like authentic, but we were wearing a costume. I don't know.
I think it all comes down to our intro, which we just like basically were like, we're fatherless behavior, we lost our dads and then did crazy shit. Anyone here ever like had a bad experience and then
Anybody
lost their
crash
shit?
out?
Like expecting to interview someone
and no.
without.
We didn't consider that maybe no one in the crowd had anything to say.
Well, even then, we didn't exactly like give them a soft landing.
Yeah, like-
you know, like I feel like we have to butter them up by like spilling our own guts a little more, and that would like set the tone better. So I think we kind of just expected. We're in our bubble. It's a nice thing. We all expect people to be brave and vulnerable and like have had real life shit twist them up. You know. So
Yeah.
And the reason I think it's nice to talk about this on the podcast is because, I don't know, it's nice to showcase the artistic process. Like, we all are kind of new to making things together. We're trying our best. We're learning from the flops. Like, I think it's nice to document that for the internet. Like,
Yeah.
you watch us go on our journey of like being collaborators. You know what I mean?
We're climbing cringe mountains.
Yeah.
Have you heard about that?
Well,
That's the path to fame. Is that it?
No, it's like
yeah, you have to get through the cringe in order to, like,
maybe not like fame, but like I think
success.
in order
Anything.
to get to something where you feel successful and like happy with it, you have to climb cringe mountain.
Cringe mountain.
Like
So we're
what
in
you
Cringe
seek is on the
Mountain.
other side of cringe mountain.
Wow.
I like that.
I like
I'm willing to be cringe. I'm willing to flop, and like I
so-
feel like that's we're all like kind of ready to just like
It wasn't
Let it
that
out.
bad. I think
It
that's
wasn't that bad.
like, we flopped, but it wasn't that bad.
No,
it was like
it was-
we skinned our
It
knees.
wasn't just because we were flopping.
I remember one laugh from one person.
And that
That's
was
how
a win.
bad.
That was a win. It
And
was at least one laugh.
As I've told these gals, at one point there was a guy dressed as a cat who, like, in the middle of me making some bad joke, put his head, like, in his hands, like, cradled his face. Like, such deep emotion. Like,
no.
so humiliated for us. He had to
Yeah,
emote. Yeah.
I did try making eye contact with the audience, which sometimes I'm like, why do I do this? But I saw people's faces, and most of them were
Pretty, like, judgy or horrified.
like
or-
nodding, like,
Okay, they had just seen a girl do pole dancing
yeah.
in like 90% nudity to Usher's Scream.
I don't think
wearing a
that's.
scream
I
mask.
would challenge us to not let that mean that's why we had a bad improv set. You know
I
what
think
I
it's
mean?
part of the like the context in which you are in.
In
think
my
it's important.
world, we can have improv and pole dancing at
Yeah,
a variety show, and it like flows together. That's what I'm aiming for. We didn't hit that mark.
I think
but
we have to be doing the pole then.
I also that's definitely
which
something
coming soon.
we talk about. Yeah.
I think if Alex and I would be able to spin during improv scenes,
It
it would
worked.
change the dynamic completely.
Well, I think even if only one of us danced, like I could imagine like me and Jen walking around Alex while she's doing pole, like,
Exactly.
oh, sorry, and like we keep getting in the way of your leg, like I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
I think we're not the most like physical humor necessarily. But I was thinking about this because pole would be like there'd have to be some physical like humor involved, and that's like
Yeah.
not our jam necessarily.
We don't love those sound and movement group games.
Yeah.
Okay?
We don't.
I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Well, what's our first question?
Hold on. Okay, our episode is called Ghost Gals and Heaven Hoes.
What's up?
And question 1 is, how did losing your dad affect your spirituality?
That's a big one.
I talked about this a little bit last time, which is like I went from full atheist to full like kooky spiritual like over the course of like 2 years, like which was I used to be like a real smug atheist, like you just die, when you die you just die and you rot and like nothing happens, and like so I think I don't know, I'm glad it brought like magic and mystery, even though it feels delusional, but it also is like Alan Moore has this quote where it's like, whether magic is real or not, your life will have been better for believing it was true.
Aww.
And I love that gray area for as someone
Yeah.
who like used to be very logical and like there's no magic, there's no God, etc. Like if you choose to act as if it's true, your life's better either way. So that was my it was like a gift that came out of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you mentioning like it was like the worst thing that could ever happen, but you got through it, or like I don't know, finding a good in a terrible time.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you say?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, just finding your grit, your metal, like your bottom where you like have your own back, like period, like that kind of thing.
Mm.
Yeah.
How did it affect your spirituality?
Yeah, I kind of same a little bit. But like, okay, so I grew up with also no religion, even though weirdly my dad put me in preschool and I learned about like Christianity, but I didn't really get it. So I knew there was like something of faith, like I knew faith existed, but I knew it didn't exist in our house. But I grew up like atheist, and then when my dad was dying, I was like, oh, so now he's just gone? And I didn't like that, like as an idea. I was like, I think we go somewhere else. I don't know. But I was like, it just made me want to have more of a poetic, romantic, like, point of view of life rather than just being like, okay, that's it. Like, and I'm like, no, I think there's something that I want to be like more of, and I feel like,
whether it's true or not.
yeah, like, I feel like there's just something more, I like that idea of life more than just thinking this is it. But what I did appreciate about atheism is it's like, if this is it, this is it. So go live your life
Totally.
to the best that you can, and like be the best person you can be in this body in this time. And so like I kind of like the mix of both of that, but I also like more of like an, you know, individual point of view of it, so whatever it means to you and stuff like that. But yeah, I got more like into astrology and like tarot cards and stuff, and I think it's just fun to like have that.
Didn't you say you and your sister were like doing witchy stuff while he was dying?
Yeah, we were doing all that shit. Like we were so desperate. We were doing anything we could to save my father. Like that's honestly like what it came down to. And like there was so much about like sugar and cancer, and so we were like, don't give our dad any sugar. Like we were making him like these fruit smoothies and stuff like that, where that was just like carrot juice and stuff like that. And like there was a point it was working, but it was also too late. So there was something about like learning about, you know, taking care of your body and your mind, and like that became a big thing for me, was like, you know, taking therapy really seriously and like stuff like that, because I do believe that your mind and your body all are connected, and you can make yourself sick.
Totally.
So because like I've learned a lot through like, there was like a thing I read about how stress is like the number one thing that's making people sick.
Yeah.
And that scares me so much, because I remember during the pandemic I was so sick, and because I was so stressed out.
I buy it.
I think stress is part of what killed my dad for sure.
Yeah.
Same.
And I guess I like vowed to be less stressed in my life, but I don't know if I've like, I don't know how you do that. I guess we're all like working on like, I don't know, nervous system regulation and like crying when you need to cry, and we're probably better at it, but
I mean, yeah, I've had like various therapists, which I think is good. And I think my dad, he had like a lot of mental health issues that were never really addressed, and I think that led to a lot of stress that, which is why I'm like, okay, if I like try to take care of my issues so that doesn't happen, I think, or is less likely.
I had a doctor say to me, I was a GI person because I was having so much like tummy troubles, and like I had like led with telling her about my dad because it was like medical history, and she was like, well, you need to find a way to be less stressed or you're gonna end up like your dad.
Oh my god.
And she was like saying you need to meditate, like that that's how your stomach's gonna get better. And I was so mad and I was so heartbroken, but annoyingly I think that's honestly what got me to start meditating, and that was like a big catalyst in like, oh, I can pick my thoughts because I can also just watch them go by, or I can like create them like consciously. So it helped, but it was fucking mean. Like
that was really mean. Yeah, I had a doctor say, not in that vein, but like saying to me like, you're really stressed out, because I also was having stomach issues, and he was like, what's stressing you out? And I was like, my job. And he was like, you need to leave your job. I was like really shocked he said that to me, but he was like, it's affecting you really badly.
But I don't think there are any jobs that have zero stress. Like I think that's,
I agree.
Working is stressful.
Yeah, and like life good, like there's good stress. Like my mom, like remember her being like, you need to know like there's also good stress when you're doing a show. Like I was like, true, I get nervous before shows, but I like don't want to go my life without ever doing a show. And like, you know, so it's like having a kid is stressful. You know, like like good weddings are stressful. Like you can't avoid stress completely, and you can't, and all jobs have it. So
you just can't let it like consume you.
Eat at you.
I gotta say, I remember after my dad passed away, like as I've kind of gotten into, he kind of like was sick my whole life, but died kind of randomly, and he took a nap and didn't wake up. And so, like, even the coroner was kind of like, we don't know, I guess he just kind of died in his sleep, but, like, he didn't just randomly die in his sleep, you know what I mean? So anyway, we think one of the things that, like, the coroner suspected and the doctor suspected, my mom and I suspect, was that he died from sepsis, like, blood infection. I think, I don't even know the details. Maybe he was diagnosed with it at some point near the end, but point is, after that, I continued, like, living in the dorms at college and stuff, and I remember, like, getting, like, a lot of, like, really intense stomach pains and being like, what the fuck's happening? I don't know. I think I have sepsis, and, like, I just...
Oh, it's so
like,
scary.
I remember, like, telling my mom and my aunt, like, you need to take me to the hospital because I think I have sepsis. Yeah, and, like, they're like, there's no way that you have sepsis, but just, like, I don't know. I just think maybe, like, not knowing exactly my dad's diagnosis, or... I don't know, just like, oh, well, if anything random could happen to him, like, it could happen to me, kind of.
Yeah.
So I think that, like, they were just, it came to be, like, I did go to the doctor, and they're like, you're having stomach pains because you're stressed out.
Yeah. It's so annoying. Yeah.
So I agree, you know. I think after my dad's death, I became more aware of, like, physical and spiritual health.
Yeah.
And, like, I was raised pretty Christian, but I always was, like, it just didn't quite make sense that people would go to hell. I always had a problem with, like, well, what if people, like, don't know about Jesus? They're gonna go to hell? And it just, like, never really worked. So, like, I still believe in God. I believe in that God is just, like, the spark of consciousness in all of us, the awareness that we're all tuned into, and, like, the energy that unites us all. Like, we're all one. And, like, matter cannot be created or destroyed. And when you die, like, your energy and spirit just goes into the universe and becomes, like, you know, we're all stardust. Like, it's true though. It's true though. And so I think just, like, being faced with, like, okay, someone I love died. Now, do I think that he's in this heaven that, like, the Bible I was raised, like, this, like, doctrine of, like, when you die, you either go to heaven and you're awake and all your people you love are gonna be there, or you're burning in hell. And, like, I just don't necessarily believe in that kind of afterlife anymore.
Yeah.
I think I believe we definitely live on, and, like, there's teachings from the Bible that, in every religion, that are, like, maybe when they say life goes on in the afterlife, it's just the way we translated the meaning that is true, that life goes on, like, we all are one. You get put back into the ether.
I think it's return to ether, and, like, matter's neither created nor destroyed.
Yeah.
So, like, and there's this thing where your body loses a little bit of weight when you die, like, how much the soul, it's like 21 ounces. Is like the class, like, the amount that leaves your body after you die.
Oh.
So I think there's, like, science for it, and it's, like, recycling
It's just
energy
we don't
and
know
shit.
about it.
The soul is only 21 ounces.
Skinny
Queen. Waste where?
My soul is snatched.
My soul body tea.
Yeah.
It's the opposite of a soul. It's for it to have a nice body.
I know, literally.
Yeah, she's just hot.
An issue that I always had with the idea of, like, heaven is, like, okay, so is your, like, post-death physical form you, like, like, when you die, or was it, like,
Your best version.
you at your best, or was it do different people see you in different ways?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Okay.
Because, like, who's to determine what you're gonna look like for
What
all
do
of
you think it
eternity?
is?
I think it's, like, maybe there isn't, like, a physical manifestation of it. It's just, like, there.
Okay.
Or it's either that, or it's, like, you look different to each being that perceives you because you're seen through their mind, I think.
Cool.
So you do think there's, like, a conscious afterlife you go to?
I don't know if it's, like, conscious, but I think there's, like, something.
Yeah. I hear you.
Yeah.
This was actually one of our other questions for today. So
What do we think about?
do you think, what is it? Do you think you're going to see your dad again?
In heaven.
In heaven.
Like, what do you think about, like, spirit? You know, when people are like, I'll meet you in every lifetime. Like, that is so romantic to me, and that hits me.
love
I
it.
think
Like,
I believe in, like, reincarnation, probably.
yeah, it's hard to imagine my consciousness and my entire being and my thoughts and, like, everything I've ever been just being gone when I'm dead. You know what I mean? But I also don't know if we're so special that you get one consciousness and then in the afterlife you have to be that consciousness as well. You know what I mean? I don't think there's a heaven that we go to.
Do you guys know about past life regression?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever done one?
I've never
It
I've
scares
done
me.
it.
You have?
It really
It scares
scares
me,
me.
but, like, I kind of feel like I have to do it.
I've done it twice.
So what is it like?
It's weird. I mean, I think it's just fun to do. I think it's just another version of therapy. Like,
Yeah.
What
that's
do
how I
they
see
say?
it.
What do they do?
What
They're
did they
just-
tell you?
They like just are like, you're gonna die now, and then you're going to like go back, and then you're gonna just start talking about what's like coming up for you.
Okay.
It's just guided like the entire time.
Okay, for sure.
But yeah, I loved it. And
And who, like, were you? Like, yeah,
Do you
right?
care-
Like,
do you
isn't that
care
how
to
it
share?
works?
Give us
Like,
some of the highlights.
Like there was like times where I felt like I lived in like the gold rush, or
I'm
during,
getting
like,
chills right now.
or like the Renaissance and shit like that. Like
I
I've
feel
heard
your Renaissance vibe.
I feel that too.
Yeah.
like there's some people who've had visions when they were Egyptians and stuff like that. Like it's just, and like there's a book that's about
I've heard of,
like you live many lives, and sometimes it's like people who you have seen before over and over and over. Like have you ever
So some
met
energies
somebody,
are just drawn to each other.
like
yeah.
but have you ever met somebody and you've been like, fuck, I feel like I know you.
Yeah.
Like that kind of creepy feeling of like, I feel like we've met before.
I've only had it once, and it was with a guy working at Hot Topic. It was this crazy moment. I don't think I was in LA. I think it was like I was off like on some soccer tournament in the middle of like in California, and I'm in a Hot Topic, and I round the corner, and the guy working there, he's like metal. His like face is painted white with lip piercings. Like it wasn't attraction, but it was just this moment of like, my soul knows your soul.
How old were you?
I don't know, like
So funny.
in like middle school maybe. Like
That is so funny.
yeah,
I love
like,
it.
chubby
I
little
can't
middle
wait
schooler.
when like that time is like considered old. It's like past lives, like the like early 2000s. You're like, we met at a Hot Topic.
Oh yeah, like people 1,000 years in the future are gonna be like, I think I was like a Gen Z in a past life.
Yeah, I think I was a TikToker.
Yeah, I think I used to like do TikTok shop lives all the time in a past life.
I think I was on field.
Well, my fear is like I would have been someone who was burned at the stake.
Oh shit.
Oh, I had a witch one.
You had a witch one, yeah, and then also like got murdered in an alley. Like,
I've definitely been like absolutely murdered by a man at some
Shit.
point.
I remember sharing on the pod once that like on the pod.
on the pod.
I
love that.
remember
bit.
sharing on the pod once that like I feel like I'm gonna die on a roller coaster or something.
Yeah.
What if that's just the feeling I've had
You've
about that whole
already
episode?
died on a
Woo! I feel good about it now. That is not happening in this life.
A bird has definitely fucked me up.
A bird has fucked you up.
Like, fuck me up.
I think I've drowned in a past life.
Oh, that scares me.
Yeah.
I have always said, in people that like know me have always said that I think I'm a new soul if reincarnation is real. I do not think
You
I've
think
been
you're
around.
brand new?
I think this is like my first or second time for
You
sure.
were like literally born yesterday? Like
You
the
literally
universe
died
was
on a roller
thinking?
coaster once and then came back.
Yeah, I think
I
I think that's what I'm at right now.
Okay,
Yeah, but some people you can tell they're like, this person's lived 1,000 lives.
my kindergarten teacher like pulled my mom aside and was like, "She's an old soul."
Whoa!
Which, like, I think is also kind of a fucked up way to talk about kids who are like emotionally intelligent.
This is true.
Like
This is true.
it's like she's for sure been here before. Like, you know, but I don't know. I take the compliment. It feels.
I feel like my soul is tired.
Yeah. Well, what they say about old souls is you start to get to pick that you want to reincarnate, which I like the idea that
Like I got it.
this was voluntary
Oh.
and it was for love of the game that
Yeah.
I've come back.
I love that perspective. That's
Yeah.
a Gnostic perspective. I really
Oh,
love the
really?
teachings of the Gnostics of like, we're spirits who choose to come to Earth. Yeah.
It's GNOSTIC.
Yeah. Not agnostic, Gnosticism.
Yeah. They love gnomes. No, I'm kidding.
The gnosticisms.
We're all just little gnomes in
Who
human
chose
fleshy bodies.
to join the party. Yeah.
What do you guys think about when kids are like, oh, and I did this in my last life, or like I've been here before? Like, do you know those things? Like people tell stories of kids
No,
being like,
I have shit like that. Like, my mom thinks I'm my great grandmother from my dad's side because when I was a kid, they showed me a picture of her with her best friend. And I literally pointed to the best friend and was like, "I've been looking for you."
Oh my god!
And then I was like, "No, I don't
are
want to see
you?
that about the like pictures of her when she was older." Like,
Oh my god.
yeah, which like I don't like walk around thinking about that, but
Yeah.
if I have these
comes
stories,
out.
you know, yeah, it's like it's crazy.
I was recently watching this TikTok girl. I'm sorry to be the person to bring up a TikTok anecdote, but she was like, my son has been here before, Like he says all the time, he's like 5 or 3 or 4, and he's like, I don't want to work. I already worked worked in the gold rush. I'm not like, I think he thought he was a gold rush guy too, and he was
your
like,
ex-husband.
He's back. He's back.
He's bad.
it's just weird. And it's like you could justify it by being like they're just overhearing, but it's like, how do they know? I think the veil is thinner with kids, you know?
Yeah. Have you heard about the like autism and like telepathy shit?
No, but please share.
Oh, cool.
I did not. There's a podcast. It's called the Telepathy Tapes. I've not listened to enough of it, so I can't like speak to it confidently. But there was like a study, and they linked like kids who are nonverbal autistic could like telepathically communicate with their moms or like caregivers.
Whoa.
And they would like they would like put them in completely like different rooms and like have to guess a number or something. Like they would show the mom a number, and then the kid would be in a different room and like get the number like 98% of the time.
There's literally like government documents about remote viewing and shit like that.
And they could like, the mom would be like, they don't speak, but I can like, they send me their like thoughts telepathically.
Like a mom who has a kid that's like nonverbal autistic, like her intuition is through the fucking
also
roof.
that too.
Like just she's always on alert with her child.
Yeah. The truth is stranger than fiction, and like I believe that people totally have like different gifts and different powers and
like
different like the possibilities are endless in this world of what could happen.
You're gonna tell me that like identical twins don't have some sort of fucking shit?
Of course they do. Those are two souls that came together in a womb and entered the world as partners. Like, they have connections.
I've asked twins. I'm like, you guys do have
getting angry.
I'm just like, sometimes people who like are not spiritual, I'm like, wake up.
Okay, explain a twin then.
Yes. Like, then what about twins?
I also don't enjoy talking to people who have that kind of point of view of life. It's just like,
grow up.
yeah, I know. Like,
believe in something.
Why can't a Saturn return be real? Let me believe in it. Fuck you.
I literally wrote in as part of my like stand-up notes is like, oh, if like astrology isn't real, why did my Saturn return kill my dad? That's explain that.
That's really funny. Yeah, so I was thinking I'd just like pop into Hot Topic and get one of those like candy bras for, for the party tonight.
Yeah. Just you know, you might get sweaty, so.
Oh yeah, I might get some candy juice all over myself. Yeah.
So unless that's what you want.
I mean, that's not really what I want, but I also, I mean, I gotta be honest with you. I don't really want to wear a candy top to the party tonight, okay? I'm going to Hot Topic because this guy that works behind the counter, I feel like I knew him in a past life.
No way.
Whoa.
Yeah, he just like has these giant gauges in his ears, and I'm just like, I feel like I knew a guy with big ass earlobes like that before in another life.
Okay.
Like I've seen these holes before.
Yes, these stretched out lobes. Like,
have you ever felt this way before? Like anybody else that's, you know.
It's unexplainable, but.
Wow, okay.
I don't know. I've been wasting a lot of money there just on dumbass tops and books about sex positions and cringe t-shirts just to talk to this guy.
Mm.
Is that why you were wearing a Twilight t-shirt the other day?
Yeah, I don't even like Twilight. I like Lord of the Rings.
Whoa.
They don't sell Lord of the Rings stuff there.
That's crazy.
You guys come in with me. Just help me and like not spend anything, okay?
Yeah, we'll come in with you.
Like, do not. If I take out my wallet, slap my hand out.
Okay.
Okay.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. Oh my God, there he is. He's at the counter folding.
Oh my God.
Oh, hey, Becky.
Hey, Dimitri.
We got some new stuff in.
Did you see the way he tucked his hair behind his big ass earlobes?
Yeah, I mean, anybody does that. I mean, I just did it.
It's just.
Brought your friends?
Yeah.
Yeah. These are my girls.
I'm Jessica.
Hi, Jessica.
We're all golf cart ladies together.
Yeah,
we're Bev cart girls.
I'm Renee.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look, I wanted to come here and tell you. This might sound crazy, but can I please buy? I'll buy a skateboard. I'll buy a skateboard.
No.
You said no.
I'll get you a skateboard.
No, wait, no. No.
That's not why we're here.
We're not here because of that. She actually has to tell you something.
Oh my God, you guys.
Put your wallet away.
You're right.
Put it away.
I feel like I knew your lobes in a past life.
Wow.
Oh, my lobes?
Your long earlobes?
My long lobes?
Yeah.
you knew them specifically?
Yeah, do you feel a pull toward me? Like maybe we were in the gold rush together or something?
Every time you come in, there's like this vision I get of us like pulling in a net full of fish together.
Whoa. He
And
knows you.
I also have gauges in that fish boat.
That was good. In my opinion.
Should we do Cringe Mountain?
Yeah, do Cringe Mountain.
All right.
Gather up,
All right.
Ooh.
All right, we're gonna go climb Cringe Mountain. All right, I know you all are new. Please introduce yourselves. I'm Craig.
Oh, I'm Stacy.
Hi, Stacy.
I'm Tom.
Tom.
Katerina.
Awesome. All right, we're gonna climb this mountain. I know none of you are climbers, right? Nobody. Has anybody ever done this before?
I thought Cringe Mountain was a metaphor.
No, it exists.
Oh.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
we're going to be climbing today?
Yeah, you guys. Nobody brought any gear.
I guess I kind of thought this was
I
like
brought
a
my cell
workshop,
phone.
like a social media
No.
promote yourself workshop about like metaphorically climbing. So we're actually hiking, and I mean
Yep.
that wasn't on the website.
Well-
I'm wearing Converse. I can't hike in these.
You're like a social media guru. Like just teach us how to like capitalize on algorithms.
Like,
I don't know.
how would climbing a mountain help us, like, realize our potential as influencers?
Because it's on the other side. The
What?
new version
What?
of you, the new version of you is on the other side. This is old version of you. We have to go climb
like
this
a
mountain.
sweaty, tired version of me.
Yeah. All right.
So we have to film like a musically on the mountain.
On the mountain.
Yes, and then you spiritually
You could
become
do
a different
karaoke
person on the other
dance
side.
over.
Come with me to climb Cringe Mountain.
Ooh, we could capitalize on that.
Yeah.
Could be content.
Great.
Get ready with me to go climb Cringe Mountain.
And see.
Yeah. We definitely dropped our British accents.
Sorry.
1/4 of the way through, but we had to.
I was a. Yeah.
Part of my
That was really funny.
dynamic.
Good job
It was
justifying.
really fun. It was
Yeah.
fun.
Do you guys think like when you're using a Ouija board that is genuinely the spirit of someone moving it and trying to tell you, or do you think it's human intuition moving it? What are your thoughts on
I've never
that?
tried it.
I'm not
I've never tried it
convinced.
either, and I'm a little scared.
I've done it. I am.
So what do you think? Like someone was genuinely moving it, a spirit.
It felt like it. It's a very weird feeling.
You weren't pushing at all.
No
You were-
one was pushing.
Because I gotta say, okay, I have to say, I watched this video that's like, I think it was like Mythbusters or something, and they're like, we had people do a Ouija board with their eyes open and with an eyes closed, and they did like ran this experiment like 100 times. Every time it was eyes closed, it was nonsense gibberish, and it's just human fingers, like, which I think it's a powerful tool to unlock your subconscious.
Our minds are crazy.
Yes,
I think
yes.
our minds are fucking insane.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't think it's I gotta say, I don't know if I think it's a spirit moving it. Maybe, but I think it's a human collectiveness.
I think someone who could actually be in touch with the spirit in order to like receive a message would have their own sort of thing and would not use like a prefabricated Ouija board sold by like Hasbro or something.
So true.
Yo, I got mine at Toys R Us. So
That's
yeah,
crazy.
it's probably
Like I think
That's crazy.
there's probably like the real ones would do like maybe be able to do it, but they would have their own like mechanism of it.
It's just a fun thing. It's just like I don't know. It's a fun thing to experience.
And I do think our brains are crazy.
Yeah. They are.
My boyfriend told me this thing about how like there was this study where they like covered someone's I'm gonna butcher it, but it's like they see something with one eye, they like show them a picture of an orange, and then like there'll be like an orange next to them, and their hand will like pick it up, and they're like, "Why did you pick up the orange?" And they're like, "I don't know, I just like felt like it," or like something like that, or like people with split brains. I don't know.
I feel like
I'm
we
really
have to
not
try
selling it
something.
I'm really
I'm
not
down.
telling
Yeah.
it right.
Have you guys ever done light as a feather, stiff as a board?
No, but like, how does that
Yeah.
work?
We
Wait.
should try.
But
That
genuinely,
shit scares me though. I don't like that.
What is that again?
So
when you
someone
can lift
lies,
somebody up.
Yeah, when everyone just puts like one finger.
and
I
then
do
they-
actually believe in that. I believe
What
in
is
some
that?
weird
I've
woo-woo
never
shit.
done that.
Like this is
I've never done it successfully.
I've never tried it, but I do believe in it. I think, but we all have to believe in it. It's
Levitating?
Like the thing.
No, I don't like the idea of people levitating. I don't like it.
I
Nothing
don't
good
like
can
it
come of
either. I don't like it either. I
Because
think it's a little
I
scary.
feel like maybe this is kind of the same thing, but I did acupuncture.
And you levitated.
No. But like, I don't know if this is the same thing. It's probably because I had too much
scary to
weed.
come back down with all the needles.
Oh,
When
God.
I was like having stomach issues, the guy was trying to figure out like my type, which is like we're all categorized in like a diet when acupuncture, like when they're diagnosing you. And he was doing this like strength test on me, and like he would make me hold something in one hand, and he could either take my fingers and go like this,
Yeah,
or they would
dude.
lock.
Yeah.
And it was crazy. Like he'd put honey in my hand, and he'd be like, "Okay, I'm gonna pull your fingers apart," and my fingers would stay locked. He's like, "Okay, you can have honey." Then he put something else in my hand, and he could easily just go like that. It was the craziest
I
fucking
had a
feeling.
similar experience where he would like put your arm here, he could push it down.
Yeah.
He put it here, he can't push it down.
It's weird.
Like it's not.
What does that
because
mean?
He said it meant that the center of my woes, like in terms of I guess chakras, is my heart center. So he was like, you need to like rub here every day.
Who's
and like
this person? Like,
this
what's
was he was a Japanese chiropractor that I found on Instagram, and he was amazing. Like I walked out of there just like floating in
you would
bliss.
recommend?
Like, yeah.
That's really interesting. Eastern medicine, very
Yeah.
fascinating. I have only had one chiropractor experience. Acupuncture experience. It was pretty recently, and he like put the pin in my forehead, and like as soon as he put it in my forehead, like my eyes just like shut, and I sunk into complete relaxation. You know what I mean?
Amazing.
Like, my eyes could not help but close, and he even said like he left the room, and then when he came back, he was like, I put that pin in, and like a curtain dropped in you.
Whoa.
So I gotta say, whether it's, I don't know if it's a placebo or what, but it's something powerful, and I think energy, pressure points, real.
Yeah.
It's all.
that's
all
why I
connected.
do believe in like, I don't
But
know.
it scares me.
It was weird, yeah. It's fun because even as we're talking about this, I'm like, I guess I'm way more woo and like witchy than I even thought, because all of this, I don't know. I feel like we could like work with this shit more if we like believe
They've
in
been
it.
saying that, like, I heard that doctors are looking into chakras and saying there is something with that.
I totally believe in chakras.
And, like, Reiki and things like that.
I want to do that Japanese thing for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing.
Yeah.
I'll give you guys his contact.
I also believe in auras. I've gotten my aura read twice, and I got the same results both times. My aura is red and magenta. What are the fucking odds? If it's fake, what are the fucking odds that two aura readers would tell me that? Got my dog's aura read as well. It was white, and she was like, well, all animals are white. They're all pure.
They're just perfect angels. Yeah.
I was like, okay, I don't know if I would have paid for that if they're all white.
You already knew that.
So it was gonna be the same.
Yeah, like literally I was a little
That was
bit
a
pissed.
bad pitch from her.
Yeah.
You could have just been like, he's an angel.
Yeah, I got scammed.
I already know. I don't need to pay someone to tell me that about June.
Maybe she once found like a demon dog, and now she's just like scanning.
black.
It could have been red. I don't know.
June was like definitely a fox in a previous life.
That's funny.
And a wolf.
Do you think
Like,
it's
I can
possible?
see it.
Do you think it's possible that like domestic dogs were humans in past lives? Like, do you think humans can reincarnate as a domestic
I think
dog?
Doom was my gay best friend.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
I love that.
Gay man. Yeah.
Totally, absolutely gay.
Yeah. Puck pulls me into perfume stores and rolls around on the ground.
He's like, you
where
know you
people
wanna
spray
go.
the
Oh.
perfume. Yeah.
Like, that's crazy.
I know.
A straight dog doing that? A straight man dog going in a diptyque and being like,
Even though I don't think diptyque is.
absolutely not.
Cool. What's the next question?
Why does it always turn off? Where would your dad haunt? Dad would haunt a tennis court. Let's go down to the tennis court.
My dad would probably.
And talk it up like, yeah.
Every time.
Lord, rib is by
I like this bit. We should keep doing this.
What is it? Oh, Pure Heroin by, Lord.
No,
Oh,
it's
I
called
love-
Tennis Court.
Yeah.
Oh, I do like
name
that
of the
song.
album.
I know that song.
Yeah.
Anyway, why?
Anyway, iconic 2013 album, My Lord.
Because your dad would haunt a tennis court.
Yes. Because
Why?
he loved.
Tennis.
My mom is against paternity leave because she's like, your dad had 7 days paternity leave and he left me to go play tennis every single day. So men shouldn't get 6 months of paternity leave because they'll go play tennis. I'm like, Mom, you let him do that. Like,
That's crazy.
low key, you could have stopped him, I feel like. I don't know.
Oh my gosh, you think so? You think he'd rather hang out in a tennis court than like at home?
I mean, he probably had like ADHD and like just needed to be like.
Yeah, you won't like me if I'm not playing tennis. Like,
yeah, I think
I
don't
must
think
ball.
I think my mom was like afraid to speak her needs probably.
That's unfortunate.
Because I know that I am, and I'm like working through it, and it had to come from someone. You can always blame it on your parents. That's what I like about therapy.
Yeah. Like, where did you learn that?
My mom, my dad.
Yeah. I'd even blame the dog. I'd be like, fucking you, dude.
Yeah,
You participated
literally.
in this. I feel like my dad would haunt an Apple store.
Why?
He was obsessed with Mac computers.
My
and
dad
stuff.
was obsessed with Apple stuff.
Like, my dad was so pro Apple that he is like, when Windows was the most popular, he was like, this is trash. And I'd be like, if my sister and I ever got a Windows, he'd be like, pissed.
Wow.
He rides for Steve Jobs.
Oh, like, loves that man.
Did he watch the movies?
I probably,
Yeah.
but he loves Steve Jobs, even though Steve Jobs was a dick. But my dad admired that. He was like, he was an asshole, but he got shit done. And I was like, okay.
So you think he'd rather be in an Apple store than be
1,000
haunting
per
home
fucking
with you
percent.
guys?
That
I
man
feel
would-
like
I could see him like fucking around with like all the tech and stuff.
And he could stay up to date with all the new
He would
stuff.
love it. That man would be like fixing people's computers and
Every
shit.
September, like new stuff comes on the shelves. He's like,
And I'd want that for my dad. Like, I'd want him to
Novelty.
haunt where he would be happy. Like, I wouldn't
Yeah.
want if he was like in a
I don't
home.
want to be haunted by my dad in my house.
no,
Like,
absolutely
that's
not.
true.
Like, I have sex in that house.
no, I guess I mean
Leave
like
me alone.
I bet he would like come just hang out with my mom in my mom's house. You know what I mean? Like I don't want him in my house either.
Nah,
That's
my dad
place.
needs to go to the Apple store.
Wait, Olivia,
Sorry,
where
Mom.
would your dad haunt?
Well, I literally, like, on some level, he'd, like, be with my mom, but also, I don't want that for her. That sounds creepy, you know? Like, I mean, so I was thinking, like, library or a bike path. Like, those.
Oh, that's
Those are
great.
cool.
That's great.
That would be.
Yeah.
I think my dad would haunt like a kitchen. My dad worked in kitchens his entire life. He loved. He was a chef, a
like
baker.
a restaurant kitchen.
Yeah, he was like a restaurant manager at
Fun.
Loma Seafood.
Like the set of The Bear.
No, it wasn't like fine dining, but it was like a really popular restaurant in San Diego.
That had like really good food.
Yeah, like Guy Fieri ate there,
Yeah.
Rachel Ray.
Love.
I could see
Two
my dad.
icons.
And he loved to bake. He made wedding cakes. Like I don't know what kitchen he would be in. I would just imagine maybe like a home kitchen cooking raviolis.
My
or
dad
chow.
would wanna
someone's
haunt
home,
with
but
your
it
dad on that.
would be someone's home.
I guess my mom's home in the
Okay.
kitchen. Yeah.
Oh.
That's where men
Or maybe
should
like my
be.
grandma's
It should
home.
be.
I don't
You
know.
can only live in the kitchen.
Men must spend the afterlife in the kitchen.
Literally.
Yeah, my dad would do the same, something like that. Like haunt a
Yeah.
barbecue joint. I think my dad would be happy with that.
Oh, that sounds great.
Do you think your dad would read books till the end of time
Absolutely not.
in the
No, my-
library?
yes, mine, yeah.
Not a chance.
Yours wouldn't. No.
Absolutely not. He would buy books and he wouldn't read them.
Not read them.
Which is what I do.
Low-key, I could also see my dad just like haunting like a Broadway theater.
I can see that, yeah.
He just loved musicals. Like I bet he'd be like, I'll watch Wicked until I'll just go watch Wicked every night, or like The Phantom of the
Be in
Opera.
the play too.
What Broadway musical would you haunt? I would haunt Hairspray.
I would haunt Rent.
Mine's Chicago.
Nice.
Probably Chicago or Guys and Dolls.
Chicago, Chicago.
Baltimore.
Oh my god, I hope I get picked to haunt someone.
I've had that experience, and it's not what you think.
You got returned
Yeah,
here?
I got returned.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you can see the little corner of
Yeah,
the box is bent.
It's ridiculous. They packed me up immediately. They were like, "Get this haunted bitch out of our house." And now I'm
so
back.
you got caught though.
Yeah, I
Were
got
you
a little
being
carried
really,
away.
You were being really obvious then?
Yeah, yes.
What did you do?
Oh, you know, I have an eating problem, and I was
You were eating their food?
I was eating their hair.
Oh, God.
Oh.
They'll notice that.
They'll notice
dude.
that.
Yeah, I know they noticed.
Especially
that.
women. They notice.
They
'Cause
notice.
They're like, my hair's
but they
missing.
also just I wanted to eat their hair. I'm sorry. It's
So
the
like
thing.
the parents came in and you were just gnawing
on the
your
hair. Yeah. Mhm.
Wait, you guys, I didn't know that we were secret haunted dolls. I was told I'm new on the shelf. I'm being advertised as I am a haunted doll. So I'm free to be me. I'm really sorry you guys kind of like
We're from
Had to-
the old way.
You had to
Yeah.
just leap your hauntedness onto
so you're
a
kind of
family.
like a warning.
I'm a yeah.
Trigger warning, haunted doll.
Yeah, I'm more of a surprise.
Yeah,
I don't
we have to try to not be caught being haunted for 30 days because then they can't return us.
Oh my
Yeah.
And then after that we can.
I
do
was
whatever
on
we
day
want.
28.
You almost made it, girl. Be
know.
strong. Be
Really
strong.
good. It was either this or the trash. That's what they were saying. So I said this. Bring me back. Okay.
Damn.
It was
Yeah.
so. It's back. It's good to be back. To be honest, honestly.
Well,
Like,
yeah, it's good to be back with the
But
girls.
maybe I'll take a
I don't know,
warning.
you
Like
could-
I'm
you could
haunted,
probably
and
still
then
be
they'll like
returned.
me.
Maybe you won't be haunted enough, and then they'll return you.
I'm just really hoping I get picked. I love you girls, but I want to do what I was born to do. I'm a fucking haunting star.
It's kind of a pick me.
Freaking newbie over here.
Yay!
Loved it. Loved it.
That's really fun.
We're kind of on a roll.
We're killing it. If you're not enjoying this, fuck you.
I'm on a roll. Riding so high. Achieving my goals.
That one's a little late.
Pop.
Okay.
6.
Squish. Cicero. Lip shit. Pop, six, squish. Cicero. Lip shit.
Where would you haunt?
Fuck yeah.
I would haunt an improv theater.
Okay.
I love that for you.
What would you do?
I would just watch shows. I would maybe sometimes fuck with them on stage.
Drop
a
the
little bit.
light.
That's
Yeah.
scary. Just don't hurt anybody.
No, I would never want to hurt anybody. I would just want to watch the shows all the time and laugh and
Ooh,
laugh.
yeah, maybe I'd haunt like a concert venue.
Ooh,
Because then
That's
I
good.
could always
Nice.
see people.
Yeah.
I'd haunt the Greek actually, because that would be
That'd be
nice during
fun.
the daytime as well. It's
Yeah,
pretty chill.
like the
I'll just
Hollywood
like sleep
Bowl
in the
or
trees.
Greek. Yeah, that's a really good answer. I
Thank
love
you.
that.
I don't know. I don't know yet.
Beat that.
Fuck.
I would do the
can't.
beach.
That's nice.
Which beach?
Malibu,
That's beautiful.
like Point Doom.
haunted beach.
Malibu.
A haunted beach, yeah. Or Huntington Gardens, like
Ooh, that's good.
That's beautiful.
beautiful botanical gardens.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna pick a castle.
Just like the answer to any question is castle.
I'm
I like how
gonna-
we're all thinking local, kind of.
Then I
or,
go
like,
big.
Here you're like, going to Scotland, bitches.
Where would the castle be?
Scotland would be cool, or
Scotland
Ireland
would be sick.
Mhm.
You're
Or-
probably in Scottish in another life.
for sure. I'm pretty Scottish. I'm already in this life.
Pale skin.
Yep, rocking it, getting
We
that.
inevitably end up talking about Europe every time about like, England, Scotland, and Ireland.
It's the beauty of Europe. They can come up in every conversation.
I think I would also like to haunt like a bar or a restaurant and just listen to people's
Which
conversations
bar?
all
Oh, yeah,
night and just like
that's
get a
nice.
And
glimpse.
Applebee's?
No,
No, like
I would like
up-
it to be like some type of bar and like maybe just like my San Diego favorite bar, like Triple Crown Pub.
What do you like about it?
It's just
Slice of life.
It's just slice of life, just people that come in and out of the
Yeah.
bar. I liked that they had darts and an inside and an outside and a game area
That's important. I
and a touch of tunes, and it was mostly just beer, which I wasn't super happy about, but the vibes and the people there were so good that I was willing to be like, all right,
Better to be
I'll
a
drink a
ghost
beer.
than-
It's good for bars to have activities, I think.
and
Yeah,
ghosts.
and people there were just awesome. So like, yeah, it would be cute to be a bar
Good
ghost.
vibe ghost.
Ooh, or a boat ghost.
I was thinking about ghosts too.
I would be tired of being on a boat.
Depends
actually.
on the boat. I feel.
I was like, I would fuck around with people on a Disney cruise. Imagine that.
I don't think I'd want to.
I'd want
I
to be on
would
a, if I was
love
gonna
it.
haunt a cruise, I'd want
But
to be
just
on
for, like,
the
a minute, like-
fancy ass cruise.
Like a billionaire's yacht.
and I could haunt billionaires.
Ooh, or a yacht.
Yeah.
I could like convince them to give all their money away. Be like, if you don't give your money away, I'm gonna
Hit him with the Scrooge.
cut your
every
head
night.
off in your sleep, and then they would do it probably.
Yeah.
Have you ever been haunted?
I wish.
No, I've never had a ghost experience.
Not by a ghost, but by love lost.
By a man.
Yeah.
Haunted by a man.
By a loser?
Have you ever wanted to be haunted by a ghost?
Yeah.
No.
I want to experience that
Please
shit.
leave me
too.
alone.
I want to experience it too.
I don't want it.
You guys do. That's crazy.
I do not invite in any negative energy.
Not that.
I do not want any negative energy.
I'm
I
almost like-
rebuke
Yeah,
any negative energy
like-
from that expression.
Yeah.
No demon shit, but just like
No.
if you're a funny ghost, I don't mind.
I'm
Yeah.
too easily scared.
I'm always
Too
scared.
jumpy.
But
I get scared to be too, but I want to experience it. I just want to like know. I'm like
Oh.
craving it lately.
actually, I did experience a kind of what felt ghosty. Does that count?
T.
Yes.
Okay. So I was
course that
going to
counts.
sleep, and I swear to God, I felt something like tug my sheets down.
No, bitch, what?
That's
fucking scary.
And I just remember.
You're out of your fucking
Why would
mind.
you? Why are you
That's
smiling
like
about that?
The worst thing.
Yeah,
in
That's
my
scary.
opinion.
That's really scary.
I would have a heart attack.
But
and pass away.
and then I just fell asleep because I was so tired. I was like, I was also at my poorest
You
in
have
my
the
life.
survival instincts of a butterfly.
Yeah, I wouldn't sleep.
Yeah.
I wouldn't sleep for a week.
Awesome.
I wouldn't sleep for a week if that happened to me.
I wouldn't sleep for the rest
I
of my
did,
life.
yeah.
I wouldn't sleep in that bed that night,
I did.
let alone conk out right away.
You know what I hate? This girl that I was friends with, like, stayed at my apartment where I was like subleasing from my arch nemesis, which is like a whole other story. But I lived in like an apartment by myself for like a month, and my friend came to stay with me for like a weekend, whatever. And then after I moved out, she was like, "Yeah, that apartment was haunted." I was
No.
like, "I'm so glad you did not tell me that while I was living there, because I like would not have been able to deal with it." But she's like, "I like felt stuff while I was there," and she's like she's like prone to feeling things and like has had people. I think like a woman came up to her in a bar and was like, "You have like a gift or something."
No.
So like,
I'm glad I don't have that.
and I was
gift.
like, if she had told me while I was like, I like would have had to like, I would take out a loan to go stay at a hotel.
Yeah,
But you
yeah.
didn't feel anything.
No, but like, I mean, I always have anxiety being alone, so I just
Oh.
felt anxiety, but that would happen anywhere. Because
Yeah.
I'm a woman.
Yeah, I recently stayed in a hotel by myself in a city like 7 hours away for work, and I felt totally normal about it until my mom called me and was like, "Just so you know, like you're a woman going somewhere to spend the night in a hotel by yourself," and like
Thanks, Mom.
she
Don't
casts,
forget.
she casts like negative energy like that on
Dude,
me
my
all
mom
the
does
time.
the same.
She's
My mom-
paranoid. She's
my mom's
paranoid. She's
paranoid
anxious,
too.
and she taught me how to be paranoid and anxious, and I love her, and I hope she gets help. But like, I am rebuking that energy in my life. Like, I feel like I've been so afraid of everything because she taught me to be so afraid of everything. You know what I mean?
My mom did the same thing. I was driving down to Wilmington, North Carolina, and it was like a 6-hour drive. And I was driving by myself, and my mom was like, "Don't pick up anybody." And I was like,
No fucking shit.
I wasn't
dog.
gonna do that. She was like, she goes, it gets more ridiculous. And she's like, she's like, because there was this man that was asking this woman to drive him to the
Yep.
hospital. And he had a baby, and she
I
took
would
him to
not
the
do-
hospital, and he stabbed her. And I was like, I would not.
What happened to the baby?
It doesn't matter.
Was it real, baby?
It was.
Probably. My mom sends me fucked up stories all the time.
Oh my God,
She'll
that's-
record the news on her phone and send me a video of the television and be like, "The craziest thing just happened. Someone left a baby in a dumpster. The world. What is the world going to?" I'm like, "Stop sending me
oh my
disgusting,
God.
vile things." I know vile things happen in the world. Like, I don't know. It's just she's constantly
Maybe
like.
you should talk to her about it.
I have. I'm like, I don't need that, and she's like, "It's important. It's important to know."
You should.
But you're right. I'm gonna like set a harder boundary.
Yeah.
I need you to
I'm
please
learning-
stop casting your afraidness
Your weird-
onto me.
yeah.
Like, this makes me uncomfortable. Please stop sending it to me. I think that's
Yeah.
a reasonable request.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
also, I watched Taken with my mom, and I was like, this is terrible. This is a terrible fucking idea. Because my mom, same thing.
She's gonna be like, that could happen.
She did. That is what she did.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm never going to be able to leave the house. Like,
Yeah.
this is terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But how did we get onto that topic?
Where we
we
want
would
to be
haunt?
haunted. I have stayed in a hotel.
did we get there?
I feel like
Staying in a hotel.
I've
yeah, yeah.
stayed in a hotel in Hollywood, like the Roosevelt. Felt
Yeah.
pretty haunt. I was like, I don't think
yeah.
there's like nothing
Sunset
going
Tower.
on here.
There
For
is kind of
sure.
a juicy Hollywood
I
haunting
do
vibe.
think
Yeah.
Hollywood. I think they're
Like,
definitely.
I want to go to
like,
Houdini's house one day and like
Oh,
the
that-
Magic Castle.
Magic
I do
Castle
wanna
is
go to
definitely
Magic
haunted.
Oh, like that's I love LA because like the spookiness is cool.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
that's,
LA
like,
is definitely a haunted city for sure.
Yeah.
Especially specifically
Downtown.
like
Old
I
glam
think
Hollywood
downtown
haunting.
Hollywood.
Yeah. There's this one bar, too, that kind of reminds me of, like, Sunset Tower Bar is, like, the Eddington, something like
Edison?
that. Yeah, that one.
The Edison bar?
I think I'm saying that right.
Okay.
Might be wrong. But yeah, I definitely think LA is haunted. There's what's that hotel that like
Hotel Cecil.
Yeah.
That shit scares me.
Yeah,
I would
yeah,
not
yeah.
fucking stay there.
That one was like
this
a
leads
murder.
kind of well into the next question. How little money would you accept to stay overnight in a haunted house? Why was it written like that?
Because
You were like, would you do it for $1 million?
It was so funny. Alex,
Yeah.
did you do it for $1 million? And Bia and I were both like, "Are you kidding?" And she's like, "Oh, you're right. Sorry, $1 billion." and B and I were both like, $1 million was like a lot.
Yes,
Like,
yes.
We were like, of course.
I was like, create generational wealth.
You know, like a down payment on a house for one night of fear. Like,
but what if it's like some really fuck shit was definitely gonna go down? Like you're
like,
gonna
what does that mean?
Like a demon was gonna latch on to you.
I don't think I would withstand
forever?
Am I gonna pay $1 million for a demon to latch
I'm
on to
raising
me?
the fucking stake.
That's completely different.
It's a different question. It's a totally different question.
Why have to raise the
Different
stakes?
idea. Of course not. I'm not gonna let anything. I'm not gonna pay $1 billion to get a demon attached.
I agree. You can't put a price tag on that. I'm not doing it.
Nothing. I got my own mind. Like I already got one.
Yeah.
I have my mind and I have my dog.
You get one night. You get one night.
Okay.
Attached to my soul forever.
Okay, but let's say it's a 50-50 chance that there could be a demon that lands.
I wouldn't take those bets.
It's a horrible.
I do not fuck with demons. I do not fuck with demons.
For $1 billion, maybe, because then I could help other people.
Okay, what if it's a 30%
You
chance?
take the fall for your own life to make things
What's
better
the
for them.
lowest percentage you would do it for $1 million?
That's funny.
That's crazy.
Okay, but how low would you go?
Oh, to stay in a haunted hotel.
And it's one night of bad. It's not forever bad. It's one night of bad.
one night of
Yeah, one night of
How
bad.
bad?
Scary. Like they're flickering the lights. They're moving desks.
Somebody's opening, shutting the door.
You're physically gonna come out okay. Like they're not gonna break your
There's gonna be
bones.
twins though.
Oh shit! Poltergeist in the mix. I
Yeah.
can't.
So you
That's an
have to go
extra
to, like, Halloween.
The
10,000.
girl from the ring's gonna be
That's
there.
an extra 10,000.
The girl from the
No, I
ring
can't
should
do
not be
that.
there. What the fuck do you mean?
I gotta get it really scary.
Are we seeing apparitions? Are we seeing? Like,
No, I
Okay, I'll say this. It's the scariest thing to you. Whatever you think
Oh
is like the
fuck!
scariest.
That's demons,
The
and I'm not doing
ring.
demons.
No, I'm not doing it.
Okay, so alright then. Okay, then
I'm like, that'll give me a heart attack and I'll die. So
Okay,
it's
okay,
like how
okay.
I would be dead.
But would we do it for $1 million?
No,
I would
because I'd
probably.
be dead.
I would probably spend one night in a spooky hotel for $1,000.
One night in a spooky hotel. For
Like,
$1,000.
yeah, like I think it'd be
if you want to sponsor us,
1,000.
we can spend a night there if you pay us $4,000.
just like a hotel where like ghosty stuff happens in my room.
so
That would
just
be
like,
1,000.
Like
if someone else was with me, I'd consider it.
so
True.
like normal ghost stuff. So
Normal
like
ghost.
opening,
Yeah, yeah,
closing.
that's
There's so
1,000.
no demons.
That's 1,000.
Okay,
It's like
1,000.
a creaky door, and the sink is like. Chirp.
Does the price change when it's a demon?
Yes.
I'm not doing anything.
So just to be sure,
For a
adding a demon makes would increase the price for you.
What makes
Just for my own.
There's no demon allowed, no matter
Been
what.
sent by the devil to negotiate for demons.
Yeah.
And I'm not falling for it, dude.
This is what I would write down as a screen.
We need notebooks.
What's your-
I've thought that like a few times and I have no idea what they were.
What's your bottom dollar? What would be your minimum, Alex?
For a demon? Yeah, Alex.
For
how much
demon?
would you pay for a demon?
I'd do 2 mil.
Oh my gosh!
But depending, is he latching onto me forever?
What?
It's
yeah.
your simulation.
If he's, how much would you pay for a demon to latch onto you forever?
Trillion.
$2
Trillion dollars.
Trillion?
Yeah.
Okay.
Trillion.
Okay.
Wow.
I would save
Thank
the
you.
world. That's what I would do.
Who would
sacrifice
Who
myself.
would you be in a horror film?
Ooh.
Ooh.
I'd be the girl that gets killed first.
I think so too. I'm like not necessarily a physical fighter. You know, I would try to live, but
I'm just like not really in like, and this is the same thing with like the apocalypse. I'm like, I'm not interested in like trying really hard to have to survive.
I feel like I would be pressured into trying.
Like, if there's like a murderer, I'm like, the anxiety is too much. I'd rather just get me.
Just kidding.
I would try a little bit, but like, I don't want to last till the end and like have everyone else die.
Yeah, that's
I'd rather go
You don't want to be
first.
final girl.
and be
Yeah.
traumatized
Although
for the rest of your
JC
life.
from our improv class said I give final girl vibes. And I
You
was like, what does
do.
that mean?
you're the last girl alive in the horror film.
Maybe I do it by accident.
And you're just traumatized for life.
I just like accidentally like do stuff that makes me survive.
Or gets everyone else killed but you.
Yeah.
Who do you,
Okay.
who do you
I
guys?
do it. I do accidental final girl.
Yeah, accidental final girl.
That's who I am.
That's really good.
I would be the person to like try to help, and then I'd probably get killed second to last.
You'd have a tragic.
I would be
You'd
like,
be
you
really-
go,
you'd be
and then
really
I die.
brave. You'd
Yeah,
be
I would be
really
like,
brave.
you go ahead. Like, I think
You'd
that's
sacrifice yourself for something.
Yeah, you totally would. You'd
you
sacrifice
would.
yourself. In the 11th hour, you know?
Yeah, I'd be like, I don't want to do it. You got it.
You got it.
What about you?
I feel like I would be someone who like sets a smart trap, like at 70% into the movie, like comes up with something, but like my death is the cost of like performing that function.
So you're like me.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, except I also did something smart first, I guess.
You're like the quiet genius.
Yeah, I want to be the nerd.
Okay.
Like if you, well, yeah, like Cabin in the Woods, like the stoner.
I love that movie.
Ooh, I love a stoner character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I don't like saying I would be the first dead. I think I am
I don't
resilient.
think you would. I think you would live annoying. We would all die before you, I feel like.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. I think that like, I think I can be mindless sometimes, and I just would like accidentally make a noise and get caught.
If
or,
it was
like,
The Quiet Place, I don't know about
yeah,
your
I just think
longevity.
Yo, I have a
it's my
funny-
first life. It's my first life.
Okay, I
Your
was
second life after being dead on the roller coaster.
I tried watching A Quiet Place with my mom, and she literally was like, "What's this about?" And I was like,
My mom
shut
would,
up.
My mom would not last 1 second in A Quiet Place. She'd be dead immediately.
"Dude, there's so many people like in that scenario. I'd be like dead."
She's so jumpy. She would hear like nothing.
Well, my
Like,
mom-
she would feel a breeze and be like, ah!
Or just somebody who wants to gossip, like just be like,
I just want to hang out.
Yeah, she'd want to kick you.
Do we have any
Wait, I just thought of something. No, sorry.
any final questions?
Do you remember what you were wearing when your dad died?
I do not.
I do.
I kind of do.
And I still have it. And sometimes it's like a sports bra and this like tie-dye gator shirt. And I don't really want to get rid of either one because they're both functional still.
Do you wear it?
Not in that combo. I don't think I would ever wear that combo.
Summoned the fucking
But I
combo.
do wear them like individually.
Cool.
Because I was like getting ready to go to the gym.
That's probably hard. It's probably hard to put on the shirt you wore when your dad died.
Yeah. And the sports bra.
Yeah.
Gymshark.
I just remember I was wearing like a long dress coat. It was black. That's all I remember.
You
I don't
remember
remember
it,
anything. Yeah, but like it was I ended up hating that jacket because it like everything stuck to it. Like it was so easily like could get lint on it. My hair was all over it. I was like, this jacket is so annoying. So I ended up giving it away.
I remember that I was at college and I probably was wearing a sweater and leggings. When my dad passed away, I received a phone call from my mom. I was at college. I had just gotten back to my dorm after a date.
Oh god.
Oh my
And
god.
My mom called me, and I don't know why, but for some reason, as soon as my phone rang, okay, actually, no, I think I picked it up and she said, Jennifer. And in my heart, I was like, I think my dad died. Like, I don't know how I knew, I just knew. And she was like, where are you right now? And I was like, I'm in my
God.
dorm. She was like, okay, your father has passed. And I was like, oh my God, I just like felt so numb. And she was like, Uncle Daryl is downstairs. He's here for you. Like, go get in the car. He's going to drive you back home to San Diego.
jarring.
Like, pack a bag. So I just grabbed some shit, threw it together, walked downstairs. My uncle was there and he was like, hey kiddo, sorry. Took me home. Kind of
That's
like
crazy.
made me laugh along the car ride home. It was only like an hour drive.
Well, like the shock of that.
What a
Like,
good
I mean,
uncle.
It was very sweet, yeah. And then I came home and there was just commotion at home, people coming in and out, brother, sister, aunt, uncle, everyone, you know. So
Did you see him after?
I did see him on the floor, yeah. My mom was like, okay, before like they take him away in the ambulance, do you want to like take one final look at him? And
Why
I
was he
went
on the floor?
because he passed away on the couch and I think he slumped over and they had him kind of just like laid down to assess him, I guess. And
Damn.
they kind of just like peeled back like a sheet and I looked and I just immediately was like, I actually don't want to see that. And then they closed it and then,
Yeah.
I walked away.
I will say, like, when I saw my dad's dead body, I was like, that is not him. I was like, it was like the most surreal, weird feeling. Like, it felt like an out of body experience for me.
Yeah, it was odd.
It was just like, this isn't real. It was the weirdest feeling.
Yeah.
I don't
feel
know.
like I get flashbacks of it a lot. And I'm just like out of nowhere and I'm like,
That's
what are you
crazy.
doing there?
I think it's crazy that I knew as soon as my mom said Jennifer. And
Yeah.
also
Yeah.
very strange. I've never shared this out loud. That night I was on a date and like, I remember he like, I don't know, drove me back to my dorm, I think. It was just a stupid freshman year date, you know? And we were at like a gas station. He was filling up his car, and there's just like a mortuary across the street. And I just like took a moment that night, and like I looked at the mortuary, and I was like, wow, wouldn't it be like crazy, like having to like I think I just had some type of thought of like, what if my dad died? Like just some type of like reflective moment in the car, and then that night my dad died. And also on that same day, my mom and my dad were looking for like houses. My mom has been wanting to move out of our house for like 100 years. And my dad didn't want to move, and he said to her that day, can you just wait until after I die to look for a new house?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
So what do you guys think about all of that? Just like all of this, like, I don't know, the universe kind of like preparing you for it or something?
I honestly had the same feeling. They told us in the hospital that usually when someone passes, they wait till everybody's gone. And we were like in the hospital for like a week, and just like my dad was just like declining every single day. And we decided to get out of the hospital for one night just to go eat. And both my mom and my sister were being super quiet and really weird. And it wasn't until we got our food that my mom got a call from the hospital, and they were like, he's gone.
Damn.
And we just told the waiter, because he came back and he was like, how is it? Like we couldn't look more grim and sad, and I was like, this looks so good. But my mom was like, their dad, my husband, just passed.
I cannot believe she just told that to the guy.
Well, am I right?
But then we got free food, so they were like, we're so sorry.
We should try that. Our dads all just died.
Yeah, they were really sweet, and like the nurses were all like hugging us when we got there and everything. Like they were so sweet, but it felt like, I remember in the elevator I was holding my mom and my sister's hand. I had this thought, I was like, oh shit, I'm about to look at my dead dad. And I like remember like walking in, and I'm being like, this is not real. This doesn't feel real. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen the Westworld, but I was like, this is not it. I was like, I don't know who that is. It feels like you switched out his body. Like
crazy, yeah.
And the room, I don't know how you guys felt when you walked in the room, but I was like, there is like a feeling of death.
It's an altered state of reality. There is this. It's so creepy,
and
I
an icky
hate
feeling. Yeah, looking at someone who like you only knew is alive, and now there's just their body, but they're not in.
Like,
and it's like in the room, it's in your body. It's like you feel different. Yeah. Sorry, everyone.
But like, I remember I like dropped to the ground and I just started crying.
Aww.
And like I just felt this weird like serious grief. Like I was like, I've never felt this in my life, and it felt like this whole
the whole is so real.
But like this magnet that just made me be like this, and I was like, and I was so weird. It was like the craziest, weirdest feeling, and I was like,
man,
the whole.
Yeah, it was like, but you have to go through that feeling though. I hated it, but I was like, this is it.
I will say, like, remembering it in moments like this makes me so grateful, because I literally used to feel that way all the time. Like, I used to just go through life feeling that pit, you know?
That's
and like
crazy feeling.
And I'm like so much lighter now and so much freer, and like, I think, you know, it's not just time, it's like work.
Yeah.
But it happens. Yeah.
I remember feeling so small when it happened. I remember like that night just laying in, like we went to stay with my, like, you have to go to sleep after it happens, you know what I mean? Like
you have to take a nap.
So like I remember like my mom and I stayed at my Aunt Kelly and Uncle Daryl's house, and like it was just my mom, my aunt, and me all in one bed.
Nice.
And like I remember just laying there and just feeling so tiny in this giant bed, and like so tiny in the universe, I guess. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like primal vulnerability, like this like.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I felt very much like my mom and I are doing this alone now. Like we're just two girls doing this. You know what I mean?
I slept in the bed with my mom the night he died too. Yeah, I
think I did too.
We slept in bed together for a while.
I slept separately.
That's okay.
Good night to you.
But like the next morning was crazy. Like that was like, but there was also this relief that there was no more of this like what's gonna happen.
Mine was really weird because I like immediately felt relieved, and that was like a really weird feeling because like
it's so intense.
He was so bad at the end that we were all like, that like we want this everybody wants this to be over. Like, this is like not.
I'm in that boat with you, where
Yeah,
it's like,
same. Like
the scarier than him dying was like the state he was in leading up to that.
and I would literally have to be like, one day this is all gonna be a memory, and like I cannot wait until that day comes where this is not actually happening.
Yeah, the present.
And like I want this to end, and then when it did, like I obviously was like devastated and like sad, but I also felt like, oh my god, thank God. Like,
yeah, because it's so intense and it's every fucking day.
Yeah.
Like, and their health goes up and down, and like especially with cancer, like
it was just like down.
Yeah. And I wasn't sleeping. I was crying every fucking day. Like my forehead hurt all the time. Yeah, it's.
Yeah, my like I had this like crazy like neck pain, and then my like shoulder, I like couldn't. I was like going to the gym a lot because it was the only thing that like was helping me stay afloat, and then my like shoulders started to hurt and I couldn't like lift stuff.
Shit.
Damn.
I was so annoyed.
I did kickboxing to get through it.
Fuck yeah.
That's good.
Honestly, that's healthy.
Helps so much.
Totally.
Yeah, we would have to take breaks because like if one of us was like doing too much, we'd be like, hey, you need to go for a walk or go do something for yourself, because it
Good you had a team.
Yeah, because it's hard. Like.
Well, I'm very sorry we all know about this, but also really glad to like.
It's
share
nice
it
to
with
be
you
able to
guys.
say it and like not be like, I'm ruining this person's life by explaining this situation.
Yeah, these are like core experiences that make you who you are, and so to like talk about the dark sides of life and like, I don't know.
And some people don't talk about it.
You have to talk about it.
Like,
Yeah,
those
'cause
are
we're
all
all
really
gonna
hard things
experience
to
it.
go through, and so like to have people that are the same.
Well, like my therapist always says, she's like, we're all gonna go through something like this, so why don't we talk about it?
Yeah, some people just have it earlier than others.
Yeah.
I think it makes us good at being there for other people who've got like. I think it kind of empowers you to help people who get like brought into the club too.
Yeah.
True.
Well, I think that's a perfect ending to this. That was really emotional and vulnerable, and leave you with something to think about.
Yeah.
Much to think about after that one.
We're gonna go on a field trip for our next episode, and then talk about our experience. So tune in.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
Love you.
See you
See
later.
you next time. Goodbye.
Goodbye now.